Management encompasses almost every part of our lives. Drive down the Appalachian country roads and look at all the farmlands. Some of the farms are in business today and some of them are not. We can say that big business and multinational corporations got in the way of the small businessmen, which really started to decline in the 50s and the 60s. The small little mom and pop grocery store could not compete with the large international corporation. You might ask, well, why can't they compete? Well, sometimes they do succeed. And there's where franchises, like Ronnie is interested in hotel franchise businesses, where they came into play. But sometimes they can't. For one thing, they cannot buy in bulk. The mom and pop grocery store doesn't have the warehouse space to buy in bulk, so they don't get a discount on the products. They also don't get discounts for advertising allowances if they don't have the money to advertise. And this happened over and over again as the small guy went out. And you saw it really rapidly happening in the 70s. Now go down Maple Avenue in Zanesville, Ohio. Look at every business on the right and on the left. Now most of these are small businesses, but then go to the mall. Many of these stores, whether it's Macy's or Penny's or Elder Beerman, are part of a much larger conglomerate. Go out to High Point or South Point, and there you will see subsidiary companies of maybe Kraft Foods. Wellington Foods is out there. Who else is out there? Wendy's Bakery, Avon now is just moving in, the Dollar Store, and so on. Now turn to page 39 of your book. And we're skipping over a lot of the management history, but we need to know some of it, and we'll get back to that later. Notice there's only 1.5 pages dedicated to the international and global movement. And yet we know, after seeing the videos in class, the educational videos showing that Bermuda is #1 in broadband use, but the United States is number 19. We know from our educational videos that blogs now, in the last just couple years, equate to millions, enough for a metropolitan area. And yet, the book, which was written in 2006, only shows one little aspect to what is happening today. And that is, and it was on the news on CNN January 10th, that we are importing more than we are exporting, and we're mostly exporting scrap. So, as soon as something is published or even comes into play on the web, something is always changing. Within a couple years, we have an iPod. The rate of creating a new product has dramatically increased by 100–200%.